Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and starting on the weekly chart for an overview for our bullish and bearish scenarios. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 a finished impulse toward the upside with your yellow count finishing with it, of course, a wave 1 or a wave A. Now in your wave 1, where you are looking for an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, of course you're looking for a 3 corrective waves after it, which is of course your bearish scenario as an A, B and a C. In case you are in an A, B and a C, this is your wave B, of course, as a corrective wave, and your wave C has to be an impulse, of course, after all. And you would like to see higher prices in both case scenarios, even if you have finished a wave 1. This is the same that applies for your wave 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5 continuation toward the upside. So after this cycle that we saw, of course, a corrective as a wave here and not impulsive, and of course without taking the all-time high from the previous cycle, meaning of course you're still inside this corrective wave ABC or WXY, I would say, and looking for higher after finishing a wave B or a wave 2. Inside this wave, we have an A, B, and a C here, finished 3 waves toward the upside. After this, you got a zigzag for a W, another zigzag for your X, and another big zigzag for your wave Y, knowing that this is your highest level. Of course, it has took the all-time here, the all-time high just for this cycle, of course. So this is your highest point here, where you have finished, of course, a kind of a zigzag for your wave Y. Now currently we are looking toward the downside and probably impulsively 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and to finish, of course, this A, B, and a C, because you need, of course, an impulse 5 ways toward the downside, or it can be double 1, 2 as well, of course. Your minimum target for anyway W, X, and Y is 0.618, which I see it very much in confluence with those double 4 and a 5, which it might hit the 1676. And of course, yeah, it might of course end up even as kind of like truncated correction, but that would be very, very logical regarding to the price action and regarding, of course, to what Ethereum is into. So I think that, yeah, it's a very reasonable price action to move for higher from here. So a very critical level to be watched. Now, what is the key scenario here? That it, of course, it reflects a bullish or a bearish scenario in this area. If you see 5 waves up, 3 waves down, continuation toward the upside, this is of course your wave 1, 2, and then that means, of course, by breaking this wave 1 high, you are in a wave 3 toward the upside. You would like to see, of course, continuation for higher prices, and this is, of course, your signal for a bullish scenario that it has started, of course, as a bull run for Ethereum. In case we see 3 waves up and we see the price action taking the low again here, meaning you have finished a 3-wave corrective and you're still looking for lower to finish a bigger ABC or a bigger zigzag here for the bigger W, X, and a Y. And as you can see, the wave Y anyway has a very, very wide range, right? We see the very wide range for a wave Y between the 0.618 and the 1-to-1 fib level at 759. However, it is a little bit doubtful that we're gonna take this low, which is the 30% of what Ethereum price is right now, 2,700 to 700. This is a very, very low price action, knowing that, yeah, normally in a correction you would like to take the low unless you are in a WXY, very wide range, of course, and you might start, of course, to be bullish from this area. It can even dive a little bit, probably lower, but yeah, you would like to see the price action not leaving the 1,500, preferably, of course, for Ethereum as psychological effect, yeah, for the bullish. So let's move a little bit inside this current wave and make a close up on it. So as you can see here, we probably have a top tier for a wave Y, and we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, and a 4, and a 5. Of course, still continuation to the downside. What we are looking at here, of course, is probably a double 4-5. In the 4-hour chart, we can see that this is a very likely a triangle formation here. As you can see, here we go, A, B, C, D, and an E, of course. Let's check the label here. Actually, it is broken. 1 second. A, B, and then C. Okay, it's extended actually. Here we go. Extended triangle A, B, C. They love to extend the triangles all the time. So A, B, C, D, and an E, very, very possible, of course, to be finished soon. We are currently in a wave E, so be careful with it. It might, of course, move toward the downside after a wave E here. And if we take the time here for this wave 2 here, just to get a little bit idea, where are we regarding the time for this wave 4? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, exactly. So your wave 4 based on wave 2 here, yeah, we are already almost in the perfect time. Okay, we did not reach it yet perfectly, but we are almost into it. So your targets here as a wave 4, let's check wave 4 impulse. Here we go. Yeah, we already hit the 0.618, which is, of course, yeah, a very deep target for a wave 4 after this rejection here. But it's still, of course, not invalidated, yeah, because we didn't, did we? The invalidation has been given. Did we touch it? It is very, okay, not touched. As you can see, we still have a gap. Oh my God. Yeah, very close, was very close to invalidation, but it is not invalidated actually. So if we take this as yeah, as a perfect time here for a wave 4 to be finished, yeah, so this is our blue zone. Of course, it can be even before a little bit, so be careful from it. Yeah, invalidation of this triangle as well is taking the high here, the wave C. This is an invalidation for the triangle by taking the high of the wave C, invalidation of triangle. And that means, yeah, probably that you might be in an A, B, and a C, but don't forget, if you are in an A, B, and a C, meaning you want to take the high, and meaning invalidation again for the impulse toward the downside. So be careful. It might be very tricky in case that happened. Of course, yeah, the bullish toward the bearish scenario is invalidated, then you are probably bullish. Even if we see a retracement, means of course you might still in a formation for a new bullish scenario, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so these are the insights, of course, for Ethereum here. In case we are in A, B, and a C, yeah, your wave, yes, this is your wave B here for C, D, E. Yes, okay, perfect. Yeah, so we have to be careful as well from even one more extension, yeah. So maybe you are still in a wave D as well, and then again a wave E inside this area to get the perfect time. So be careful from it as well. Don't get confused with this. The triangle are very tricky. So these are the insights for our chart. We're still bearish, of course, much more likely. If we take the high here, 2,926, then of course we are in a bullish scenario formation toward the upside, and probably we have bottomed here for WXY. Your wave Y is simply this zigzag toward the downside. Let's take a look, of course, on the KGT as well. So looking at the KGT 15-minute chart, of course, we have here a divergence for the bullish scenario, and of course we are looking at a move toward the upside. However, I believe on the 5-minute chart that also we have a bearish scenario, yeah, a bearish signal followed up directly with this wave E. Here we go, yeah, as expected. So as you can see, divergence moving up, convergence showing up, of course, our bearish signal for a triangle, of course, because we are in a triangle. And as you can see, the bearish signal are so many in this high here, meaning still, of course, looking for one more move toward the downside. At least, of course, we are in a double move actually for Ethereum, still looking for a double and probably to reach the target as expected, 1,600 and around it, yeah, for this area, 0.618. Yeah, so we're gonna watch and see what's gonna happen in Ethereum. Highest possibility, guys, is for the bearish still, and then moving for a bull run for Ethereum. very, very soon after finishing those wave down. That was it for Ethereum. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.